Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to clean your beauty blenders or beauty sponges. Now, the way I like to do it is a two-step process. Now, the first step, I like to use Cinema Secrets or rubbing alcohol, something that's going to kill bacteria. You'll need a little souffle cup and a towel that has some texture to it. Now, you can see these are pretty dirty. Um, so I have a beauty blender and then the Morphe beauty sponge. Now I'm going to fill some of the Cinema Secrets into the souffle cup and dunk the Beauty Blender in there. Now since it is a sponge, it's really going to soak up the product, which is good because I want to kill all the bacteria of the foundation and whatever products inside of the Beauty Blender. Now if you notice, I'm not rubbing at the towel with the sponge, I'm just kind of dabbing like you would when you're using the sponge to apply foundation. That way you're not ripping any little pieces off of the sponge. So now I'm going to repeat the same process with the Morphe Beauty Sponge, just dunking it in the Cinema Secrets and then dabbing it onto the towel. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of product that's coming out of the sponge and onto the towel. And the reason why I like using this method is because the Cinema Secrets or the rubbing alcohol is going to kill any bacteria. And also this way, a lot of the makeup is coming out of the sponge without using soap and under running water. I used to clean my sponges that way and it took a really long time because no matter how many times I would rinse, there would still be bubbles coming out of the sponge. Now, once there's a good amount of the product that's coming out of the sponge and it looks pretty clean, I'm going to take a coffee mug and put a couple drops of Dawn dish soap and then fill the rest of the mug up with water. Please don't mind my dirty sink. I filmed this at my hair salon, so there's hair color in the sink. So I'm just going to pop the sponges in there and then we're going to put it in the microwave for 1 minute. So once that minute's up and they're out of the microwave, we're just going to turn on some cold water and just dump out some of the hot water. Now, just be careful because the sponges are really hot. So what we're going to do is when we take the sponge out, instead of squeezing out the hot water because you'll burn your hand, we're just going to rinse it under the cold water and squeeze a little bit of the hot water out at a time. Now, the reason I use this coffee mug is because it's made of ceramic. Now, if I use something that's made of glass, going from the really hot water to now the cold water, the glass would crack. So just make sure you use something that's microwave safe and made of ceramic. So once we squeeze out all of the water that's left inside of the sponges, we'll just place them on a dry towel and let them dry overnight. Now, as you can see, the sponges are nice and clean and free of bacteria, and by morning they'll be ready to use. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.